Chinese Coast Guard hijacked the legitimate rotational and resupply mission of the Armed Forces of the Philippines or AFP to BRP Sierra Madre last Monday, according to AFP Chief of Staff Romeo Browner Jr. Browner described the actions of Chinese Coast Guard personnel as piracy, where two steel-hulled boats of China blocked the rigid-hulled inflatable boat of the Philippine Navy. China personnel forcibly boarded the Filipino soldiers' rib and also stolen 7 disassembled firearms that were in gun cases intended for delivery to the soldiers at BRP Sierra Madre.
For me, this is piracy already, no? Piracy. Because they boarded our boats illegally, they got our equipment, no? Again, parang mga pirata na po sila dun sa mga ginawa nilang actions na yan.
They also damaged the engines of the ribs, communication devices, and punctured the ribs. They took other items as well, including the soldiers' cell phones. They damaged 2 ribs and 2 rubber boats in total.
The number of firearms that were looted, they are CAR 15, so long firearms ito. 7 firearms were looted and forcibly taken. Meaning, nandun sa bag kasi yung mga yan, binuhat nila. Initially, they destroyed the communication equipment, the outboard motor, sinira nila yon, then other navigational equipment, and they even took the personal cell phones of our personnel.
The soldiers attempted to fight back, but without weapons. They could only defend themselves using their hands. The Filipino soldiers were also outnumbered, 1 rib from Philippine Navy against 8 steel boats from China. This was also the first time the soldiers encountered Chinese armed with bolos, spears, knives, and other sharp objects, threatening the Filipino soldiers.
We saw in the video how the Chinese even threatened our personnel by pointing their knives at our personnel. Despite this, lumaban po yung ating mga sundalo, no? Lumaban po with their bare hands, no? With their bare hands. Makikita nyo po, tinutulak nila yung rib ng Chinese Coast Guard palabas, no? Palayo. They were preventing the Chinese Coast Guard from hitting them.
The soldiers did not carry any weapons to avoid giving perceptions of conducting an armed operation.
Now, one of our guidance when it comes to the conduct of roaring, no firearms will be handled or shown by our personnel to the Coast Guard personnel. And we are doing that to avoid misperception that we are conducting an armed operation. So the firearms were looted actually, and they were disassembled.
The AFP has called on China to return the stolen items and compensate for the damages they caused.
So our action now is that we are demanding that the Chinese return our rifles and our equipment, no? And we are also demanding from them to pay for the damages that they have caused, no? Babayaran nila po yun dahil hindi po tayo papayag na ganun lang na sisirain nila yung ating mga kagamitan at kunin lang nila, no?
During the incident, Seaman First Class Jeffrey Pacundos cut one of his finger when it got caught during the collision of China's steel boat with the Philippine Navy's rib. Earlier today, June 19, General Browner Jr. visited the wounded personnel to assess his condition and spoke with other soldiers to boost their morale. First Class Jeffrey Pacundo was also awarded the Wounded Personnel Medal in recognition of his bravery. According to First Class Jeffrey Pacundo, he is still willing to be deployed to his assignment once he has recovered. Despite the incident, the morale of the soldiers reportedly remains high.
Pagka gumaling ka ba, may balak na bumalik?
Sir, saan sir? Order tayo.
Very good. So, maganda yung attitude na yan.
Ryan Lacanlale, UNTV News and Rescue. We serve the people, we give glory to God.